Snuggle in and get cozy. It's story time. Subscribe to our channel now and be the first to hear our exclusive bedtime stories.
Tibo and the Rainbow. The day began with a soft and gentle rain, the kind that makes the leaves in the forest glisten and the air feel fresh. Tibo, the fluffy panda, sat under a tall tree, watching the raindrops fall gently onto the ground. He loved the way the rain made the forest smell so sweet, like the earth was waking up from a long nap. The raindrops were small and delicate, tapping lightly on the broad leaves above, creating a soft, rhythmic sound that made Tibo feel peaceful. He closed his eyes for a moment, just listening to the gentle patter of rain all around him. As the rain slowed down and the clouds began to part, Tibo opened his eyes and saw something magical in the sky. A rainbow. It stretched from one end of the horizon to the other, its colors bright and shimmering in the sunlight. Reds, oranges, yellows, greens, blues, and purples, all lined up in a perfect arch. Tibo's heart filled with wonder. I wonder where it leads, he thought. And with that, he decided to follow it. Slowly, he stood up and began walking toward the rainbow, curious to see what adventures awaited him. As Tibo walked through the peaceful forest, the rainbow seemed to grow brighter and closer with each step. The sunlight filtered through the trees, making the leaves sparkle like tiny jewels, and the birds sang soft, happy tunes, as if they, too, were enchanted by the rainbow's beauty. Tibo walked slowly, feeling the soft grass under his paws, taking in the calming sights and sounds of the forest. The air was fresh, and a light breeze gently swayed the flowers along the path. As he approached the end of the forest, the rainbow appeared to touch the ground, forming a beautiful, glowing bridge. Tibo stopped for a moment, gazing in awe at the shimmering colors. The bridge wasn't just a reflection of light. It looked solid, as if it was made of smooth, glowing glass. He reached out a paw, hesitated, then touched the first red band of the rainbow. To his surprise, it felt warm and soft, almost like velvet. I've never seen anything like this before, he whispered to himself. Tibo knew he had to explore further, so he carefully stepped onto the rainbow bridge. With each step, the colors beneath his paws shifted and glowed, like walking on a path of living light. As Tibo continued across the rainbow, he noticed something even more magical. Each color of the rainbow had its own unique feeling. The red felt warm and comforting, like sitting by a crackling fire. The orange felt bright and cheerful, filling Tibo with a sense of joy. The yellow was soft and golden, like sunlight filtering through the trees. With each step, Tibo marveled at how the colors changed, both beneath his paws and inside his heart. The green felt peaceful, reminding him of the soft grass where he loved to nap. The blue was cool and calm, like the gentle waves of a river. And the purple, the final color, felt mysterious and magical, like the night sky just before the stars begin to twinkle. Tibo smiled to himself as he walked. The rainbow was more than just something to see. It was something to feel, something to experience. He felt lighter with each step, as though the worries of the world were slipping away, leaving only peace and wonder behind. The bridge stretched on, inviting Tibo to continue, and he was happy to follow. Halfway across the rainbow, Tibo heard a soft, fluttering sound. He looked up and saw a small bird with bright feathers sitting on the edge of the bridge. The bird smiled at him and fluttered down to land gently on the purple section of the rainbow, just beside Tibo. "Hello, little bird," Tibo greeted her kindly. "This rainbow is so beautiful, isn't it?" The bird nodded and chirped happily. "It is," she said, in a sweet, melodic voice. "And it's a very special rainbow. You see, this rainbow only appears after a gentle rain, and those who cross it can make a wish. If your heart is true and your wish is kind, it will come true." Tibo's eyes widened in wonder. "A wish?" he repeated, his curiosity piqued. "What did you wish for when you crossed the rainbow?" The bird smiled and fluffed her feathers. "I wished for the ability to fly far and wide, so I could see the whole world without ever getting tired. And now I soar through the skies, seeing new places every day." Tibo thought about that as he continued walking. What would he wish for? He didn't know yet, but he felt excited to find out. Maybe, when the time was right, his heart would tell him. As Tibo reached the end of the rainbow, the bridge gently lowered him to the ground, and he stepped off into a meadow unlike any he had ever seen before. The grass was a vibrant green, the flowers were in full bloom, and they glowed with a soft, colorful light. Each flower seemed to match the colors of the rainbow, as if the meadow had been painted by the rainbow itself. Tibo took a deep breath, feeling the sweet scent of the flowers fill the air. The soft petals brushed against his fur as he wandered through the meadow, his heart filled with calm and joy. The whole place felt magical, as though time itself had slowed down just for him. In the middle of the meadow was a small pond, its surface smooth like glass. As Tibo approached, he saw the reflection of the rainbow above him, mirrored perfectly in the water, making it look as if two rainbows were dancing in the sky. He sat down by the edge of the pond, watching the soft ripples on the water, feeling completely at peace. The meadow felt like a place where dreams could come true, where everything was as gentle and calm as the breeze that drifted through the trees. Tibo's heart felt light and happy as he soaked in the beauty around him. Tibo sat by the pond, the reflection of the rainbow shimmering on the water's surface. The soft colors danced and glowed, filling the air with a sense of calm. As Tibo watched the rainbow's reflection, he remembered what the little bird had told him about the wish that could come true if his heart was kind and true. He thought about the beauty of the meadow, the peacefulness of the forest, and how lucky he was to experience it all. But Tibo wasn't sure what to wish for. The world already felt so wonderful, with its gentle rain, warm sunlight, and soft breezes. He closed his eyes and listened to the sounds around him, the rustle of the leaves, the soft chirping of distant birds, and the gentle ripples of the pond. As he took a deep breath, a quiet thought floated into his mind. I wish for the forest to always be a place of peace, where all the animals can live happily together. It wasn't a wish for himself, but for the world he loved so much. When Tibo opened his eyes, the rainbow's colors seemed to glow even brighter for a moment, as if the wish had been heard. He smiled, feeling content and peaceful inside, knowing he had made a wish from his heart. As Tibo began to rise from the pond's edge, he noticed the sky had started to change colors. The sun was gently sinking behind the hills, casting a soft golden glow over the meadow. The clouds were painted with shades of pink and orange, blending perfectly with the remaining colors of the rainbow above. Tibo felt the warmth of the setting sun on his fur as he wandered back through the meadow, each step soft and slow, the flowers brushing against his legs. The world seemed to slow down with him, everything moving at a calm, unhurried pace. The gentle breeze carried the sweet scent of the flowers, and Tibo felt lighter with every breath, as if all his worries had floated away on the wind. The sun's light grew dimmer, and the first stars began to twinkle faintly in the sky. The meadow felt like the perfect place to rest, surrounded by the soft glow of the rainbow and the warmth of the fading sunlight. Tibo looked up at the sky as he found a soft patch of grass in the meadow to sit down. The sun had disappeared completely now, and the sky was deepening into a rich shade of blue. Tiny stars twinkled high above, dotting the sky like diamonds. The rainbow was fading, but it left behind a soft glow that made the whole meadow feel magical, even in the dark. Tibo lay down on his back, looking up at the stars. They twinkled gently, as if they were blinking goodnight to him. The cool night air felt crisp and fresh, but the grass beneath him was warm and soft, like a cozy blanket. Tibo felt completely relaxed, watching the stars dance above him. As he lay there, he thought about his day, the gentle rain, the magical rainbow bridge, and the peaceful meadow. Everything felt perfect, just the way it was. Tibo let out a deep, contented sigh, feeling the peace of the moment wrap around him like a hug. The forest around Tibo began to hum softly, as if the trees and the wind were singing a lullaby just for him. The gentle rustling of the leaves, the soft chirping of the nighttime insects, and the distant hoot of an owl created a soothing melody that filled the air. Tibo's eyes grew heavier with each sound, his body sinking deeper into the soft grass. The stars twinkled above, and the moon began to rise, casting a silvery light over the peaceful meadow. The whole world seemed to be whispering goodnight, inviting Tibo to let go and drift into a calm, peaceful sleep. The rainbow had faded completely now, but the memory of its beauty and magic stayed with Tibo. He smiled softly, knowing that his wish had been made with love, and that the forest would always be a place of peace. The soft hum of the forest continued, gently guiding Tibo into a state of perfect relaxation. Tibo's eyelids grew heavier and heavier as the sounds of the forest wrapped around him like a warm, comforting blanket. He let out a small yawn, feeling completely safe and at peace in the magical meadow. The stars above twinkled one last time as Tibo's eyes fluttered shut. His breathing slowed, soft and steady, as he curled up on the soft grass. The warmth of the day, the magic of the rainbow, and the peace of the forest filled his dreams. He felt calm, cozy, and content as he drifted into a deep, restful sleep. The forest hummed its lullaby. The stars watched over him, and the moon smiled gently down. Tibo's day had been filled with wonder and joy. In the quiet of the night, he dreamed sweet dreams under the blanket of stars. And now, it's time for you to rest too. Just like Tibo, you've had a day full of wonder and adventure. And now, it's time to close your eyes and let the peaceful night wrap around you. As you lay in your cozy bed, imagine the soft grass beneath you, the stars twinkling above, and the gentle hum of the forest singing you to sleep. Let your body relax, let your thoughts drift away, and know that you are safe and loved. The world is quiet now, and the moon is watching over you, just like it watched over Tibo. Take a deep breath, feel the warmth of your blanket, and let the calm of the night carry you into sweet, peaceful dreams. Sleep well, and may tomorrow be filled with even more joy and adventure. Good night.